That's what we like. It is Sketch Wars Week 3. I am your host, John J. Murray.
And I am Brad Gilmore. We are happy to be here.
We are celebrating by pitting two of our favorite artists against each other. This is actually the first elimination round this week at Sketch Wars.
That is right.
One of these two contestants is going home permanently today. Let me explain the game real quick. What's going to happen is these two artists up here, we're going to find a model from the audience, and they're going to get a theme. They're going to get to know the model a little bit, and they're going to do a sketch. The round is going to be timed, and then our wonderful judges here are going to give a score 1 through 10, and whoever has the highest score wins the round.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's do our disclaimer, Brad.
Our disclaimer. Although Sketch Wars is a game of judges and scores, we know at the end of the day, art is subjective and our scores mean nothing. In our eyes, all creativity is winning. We just really love playing art games. Now, having said that, let's introduce our judges, ladies and gentlemen. For humor judging this week and every week, we have Paige Blackburn. On style, we have the man himself, Mr. Nathan Greenwood. And on likeness, my man, Brian Volaton. Give it up for him. John, you want to introduce our contestants this week?
I do. Before I introduce our contestants, I want to please give a big round of applause for our sponsors, which is Reboot.
Yes.
Make sure you tip your bartender, and our other sponsor contributing $500 to the grand prize is Madison Avenue Pizza.
Some of the best pizza I've ever had in my life, and
Delicious.
I've eaten a lot of pizza.
Delicious pizza. All right, coming over here, we're going to meet the artists. We've met them before, but say hello again. Contestant number 1. On the bottom screen, give it up for Diana Atkin.
Hi.
That's all she wants to say. The top contestant,
She has
top
fans.
screen, our second contestant, Yuri Ilan.
My name is Uri Ilan. My art style is more old-fashioned style. Like I'm actually doing a lot of drawing. I don't use comics so much in my art style. I saw her coming sitting next to me. I knew I'm competing against her, and I was afraid immediately.
One of you is going home today. Are you nervous?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He's not nervous. He's not nervous at all. He's very confident. All right, those are our contestants.
All right.
Should we play around?
Think we should play around, but in order to do that, we're going to need a model.
Heather.
Heather, give it up for Heather, ladies and gentlemen. Follow me. So, Heather, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do for a living? What are some of your hobbies and interests?
I do content marketing, and I sail, and I play music. I like old murder mysteries.
Old murder mysteries. Okay. So we got a little bit of information about Heather that our artists can
Old
use.
murder mysteries, like from the early 2000s?
No, like murder mysteries which hasn't been solved yet.
Oh, okay.
That she committed.
Oh, she's a serial killer. Okay.
Yes. How many victims do you have?
None.
Oh.
That sounds like something a serial killer would say. Yeah, sounds guilty.
Okay,
Sounds
yeah,
guilty.
Sure. Okay. Well, thanks for playing along. So, John, do we want to get something to add into the little mix for our artists?
Yeah, what do you think the theme should be?
Wow.
Film noir.
Film noir.
Film noir.
But do we like film noir, audience?
Okay. I like that.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Sketch Wars! Thank you, Heather. Thank you so much. I'll put this.
All right, we got 10 minutes on the clock for this very first round. It is a elimination round.
Oh. What is your favorite film noir?
I like Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
That is, that's true.
It's a good one.
I mean,
Good one.
what defines film noir?
I don't know,
it's
really.
It's a time, right?
It's kind of just a time, yeah. So we have Diana on the bottom, and she is well into her sketch already, and it's already shaping up good. I already see the likeness for sure.
Yeah, I can kind of get like a detective theme going on, like a Carmen Sandiego.
And Yuri on the top screen here is basically making a priceless work of art like he normally does.
Yeah. Very true, very true. No. Let's go out to the audience. What's
Let's
that time at? Where are we at time-wise?
We are right. We got 7 minutes left on
7
the clock.
minutes, yeah.
So
Let's go talk
got
to our
plenty of time.
audience, see what they say.
all right, Brad's gonna
You,
go
sir,
visit.
how are you doing today? You've got a Karen on your shirt. What's your name?
My name's Price.
Price, are you having fun?
Having a great time.
Having a good time? What's your favorite thing about Sketch Wars?
The creativity, just mixing it up, being random and on spot.
It's cool to see two different minds go against each other, and
It is pretty cool, right?
We got a little bit over 5 minutes left on the clock, and these sketches are certainly starting to shape up. This is going to be some tough work for the judges here. I'm really digging the purple on the top.
How about we check in with our judges, get a little insight into what they're thinking right now. Let's go over. Start with Paige, of course. Oh, they have a mic. I forgot.
Yeah, so I feel like the film noir theme can be pretty serious, so I'm interested to see how some humor is going to wrap up into it.
All right.
So judging with style, what I'm looking for is if you take creativity, imagination, and uniqueness, and if they all had a baby, that would be style. So that's what I'm looking for.
All right.
It just gotta look like them, people. Just gotta look like them. I'm just waiting to see. Just waiting to see.
They told you what they're looking for. It is up to the artist to fulfill that task.
Yeah, I'm wondering how these are going to end up being funny. This is that's definitely going to be the hard part with this topic.
All right, where we're at time-wise.
We have less than 3 minutes on the clock for this very first round.
Starting to see a lot of color this time around, which I think the competitors are realizing. They have to step it up. We were getting a lot of black and white the first couple of matches.
They do not want to get eliminated. This is the elimination day, our first elimination day. What week is it? Week 3?
This is week 3.
Is this week 3 or week 4?
Week 3 of 8.
Week 3.
Are you guys going to
of
be
8.
here for all 8 weeks? For real?
We just got a verbal commitment. That's a contract. Yeah, you have to be here now.
All right. This is the reason I get up every Monday. I tell you, if we didn't have this going on, I would just get up and do something else. But I'm doing this, and that's what matters.
If I didn't have this to do, I would
play some PlayStation.
I would be playing video games at the bar right now.
Oh yeah, be playing video games at the bar.
Less than 2 minutes.
Oh, 2-minute warning. Little neon going on up top, which is beautiful. Seeing some kind of crustacean, maybe in the bottom. Maybe that's a sidekick.
That could be a large sardine.
Sardines are very noir.
They are. Or is that like one of those? What are those things that all the private detectives carry around in those movies?
Fish skeleton.
No, they hit you over the head with it.
Oh, I don't know.
What is that called?
A club?
No, it's like a sack full of quarters or something.
Is it a sack full of quarters?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sketch Wars! All right, Heather, go ahead and take a look. Artists, pencils down, pens down, iPads down. What do you think, Heather? What do you think about them? Go ahead and talk.
I really like them. This one reminds me of Toulouse-Lautrec and ballerinas and that sort of thing. And this one, I feel like this looks a lot like me. Or at least how I think I look.
Okay, yeah. If you had to pick one that you would, if you could only choose one to keep on your own person in your place, which would you pick?
I would want this one.
All right, she chooses the bottom one. All right.
Yuri, what were you going for here? What was the game plan going into this 10-minute round?
I don't know. Well, I try to fight with a machine and make a scene of somebody crying about some kind of a letter. I want it.
It's always a fight against the machine.
This machine.
Give it up for Yuri, everybody. What was your game plan going into this one, Diana, who's on the bottom screen?
When I heard the noir, I was like, okay, heavy shadows and very, normally they have that fedora kind of hat, but a fisherman hat can also be just as sneaky. And then murder mystery of the fish killer, something, because she sails.
So the fish has been murdered?
She's a sailor and a murderer, maybe.
She's a serial killer and a sailor. That's how she gets rid of the bodies.
Won't give away her secrets.
So for the bottom one, I really like the addition of the fish, which kind of makes you think that she probably murdered somebody with a fish, which I think is pretty funny. I like that whole concept, so I'm going to go with a 7 for humor on the bottom one. The top one, she's sad, which is pretty funny, I guess, because she's in this fight with the machine. I'm going to go with a 3 for humor on the top one.
For style, let's start with the top one, Yuri. I think you just need more time to develop it. I mean, it's not unified yet. It has some cool elements to it. It just needed more time. Simply just needed more time. And then Diana, she just is solid. I mean, it's all the way through. There's style. You know, you've got color. You know, she's using the space very well. So I'm going to go with 6 for Yuri and 10 for Diana.
A 6 and 10.
I gave a 1 for the top and a 9 for the bottom in likeness. Just real cut and dry this time.
So Diana takes the first round, everybody. Give it up for Diana.
Yes, round of applause. All right, round 2.
Round 2, we're going to need another model. Who wants to model? Make some noise. Okay, we have this young lady right here. What is your name?
Ariel.
Have a seat, and let's get to know our model a little bit. Where are you from originally?
St. Petersburg.
You're from St. Petersburg, so you're Florida native.
I've been there before.
I've been there. Yeah, I've checked it out. It was nice. What do you do for work?
I am in real estate.
Real estate. Okay. All right. So you sell houses?
Yes.
When was the last house that you sold? How much was it?
I would say for $645,000, and it was just last week.
What's your subject, Leah?
I was thinking maybe Disney princess.
Disney princess. I like name is also Ariel, so I think that works out. This is going to be a 15-minute round. Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1.
Sketch Wars!
All right, this is the long round. This is when the judges are going to be extra critical because of the extra time. So far, we got some outlines of Disney princesses.
I just work it into my budget.
All right, we got less than 8 minutes left on the clock.
8 minutes. Kind of seeing up top, looking kind of Mary Renaissance like.
Yeah, that looks like some Leonardo da Vinci up top right
Yeah.
there. That's what I'm getting, those vibes. And then down on the bottom, we're definitely getting the Disney princess vibe.
Definitely.
With the vibrant colors. And
It's starting to look almost like a painting.
The happy face. Why do you think mermaids wear seashells as a bra?
So their nipples don't get chafed by the sea stream.
Oh, it's a chafing thing? All right, yeah, these are both shaping up real nice. We are right about at the halfway mark, so.
Oh, man. And this could be the final round.
This could be the final round. This might go to another round, so we don't know.
I'm going to say, kind of hope it goes to another round because I'm having fun. You guys having fun?
Make some noise.
Why are you guys squatting down? Do you want a chair?
We
you
moved
just
the
can't
chairs.
stand here. You can stand there. You can stand. You're not going to sit.
She can't.
They look like.
Then she won't be able to see.
Whoa, okay. Don't give her the mic anymore.
She grabbed it.
She grabbed
She's
it.
very aggressive. Siders decide. Our judges looking on intently, looking for humor, style, and likeness.
Uri is busted. He's using the finger technique right now. He's digging in there. He's digging
Sometimes
deep.
you got to use the finger. You get in there, you swab around a little bit, you know?
Sometimes you got to do it. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Sketch Wars! All right. Take a look at your drawings and tell us what you think.
Wait to be impressed.
Oh, wow. I love the bottom one. I like the likeness of it.
You like the bottom one more? That's the one you would choose to hang up in your house?
It's beautiful.
Let's talk to our contenders here. This is an elimination round. What was your game plan going into this 15 minutes?
I don't know. I looked at her and I looked at the Mona Lisa. That's all.
Oh, you thought she looked like the Mona Lisa. That's a very high compliment. You charmer, you. Okay, what was your game plan going in?
She said she likes painting and singing, and Ariel already sings, but she has lots of who's its and what's its. So there's her who's it and her what's it, and a paintbrush of a shrimp because she used shrimp for lipstick in the movie. So shrimp brush. Anyway,
So for the top one, kind of like I was saying, I think that sometimes like people concentrate too heavy on the theme and can kind of forget about the humor aspect. I did see the Mona Lisa kind of inspiration. I thought that was fun. I'm gonna go with a 3 again for humor-wise, and then on the bottom, I really thought it was fun with the microphone and the shrimp. And I think that you took a little extra time to put some humor in there. So I actually had the same scores as last time, a 3 and a 7.
3 and a 7.
3 on the top, 7 on the bottom.
Style. That's okay. So definitely Yuri had extra time, and he developed his style, a lot more in this one. I like his, use of line to fill in the spaces, and it's very suggestive. And Diana, she got like very cool watercolor effects. So completely different styles. I admire both of them, but I think Diana's just more overall developed. So I'm going with 10 for Diana and 8 for Yuri.
8, 10, and 8.
8 on the top, 10 on the bottom.
All right, final score from Brian with likeness. Let's see what he has to say.
So likeness, just to jump right in, I'm going for 2 on the top, 9 on the bottom.
2 on the top and 9 on the bottom, and I believe Diana
wins
takes the round.
Diana wins.
All right, she will be moving forward, and we unfortunately have to say goodbye to Yuri today.
All right, that is our first game of the evening. We do have another elimination round coming up next. Let's meet our artists. I do want to let everybody know that this is our elimination round. Once again, one of these artists will be going home after today. Up on my left, and I believe on the bottom screen, is Veruca Assault. To my right and on the top screen, we have Simeon Liebman.
I'm definitely going home tonight.
No,
You
don't
think
say
you're
that.
going home?
You gotta think like a winner.
No, I'm gonna win, but I will go home tonight.
No, winner has to stay here.
Winner has to stay here forever. Yeah, sorry.
It's like Survivor, man. You get voted off.
You get voted. Well, give it up once again for our contestants. All right, I think we're ready to play a game. Our first game is going to be a 10-minute round. Why don't we go get a model?
All right, I'll go find one. There.
It's Phil.
Phil, come on up, Phil. You're going to be our model.
Give it up
Follow
for
me
Phil,
right up this
everybody. Make
way.
some noise.
Give it up for him. All right, tell us a little bit about yourself, Phil.
I live here in Dunedin, hanging out with fam tonight. Swing dancing.
Oh,
Swing dancing. That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
Yep. I've been doing it for like 20 years now. So
20 years of swing dancing. Okay, we got a little bit of info for Phil. Thank you, Phil. John, you want to maybe get a theme from the audience to throw up?
I'll go out into the crowd and get a topic. What do you think the topic should be?
Russian cockfighting.
Russian cockfighting. What can you explain how that works?
I'm gonna leave that up to their own interpretation. You know, it could be bears, chickens, or cocks.
They're just swinging dicks into each other?
Russian style.
So Russian cockfighting. Do we like that, audience? Do we like that?
I like
right,
that.
Let's go with Russian cockfighting. 3, 2, 1.
Sketch Wars! She totally tried to hit me. She totally
Remember, artists,
You
this
don't
is
have
a
to hold
10-minute
it.
round.
You can.
10-minute round for the first round.
Sure? Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, all right. We got some colors. We got a full red screen starting in the bottom going there. She's going to paint the town red.
Starting off with a red background. All right. I like... Oh, and we're already... A lot of interesting things already happening.
Yeah, yeah.
2 completely different approaches here, too.
Both interesting, both unique. See them selecting the tools for the trade to make all the drawings.
Right now, the bottom one just looks like, I would say a Pollock. Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say murder.
A murder scene or a Jackson Pollock? Yeah.
But Phil kind of has that vibe to him, too, so, you know. What are you thinking about these?
Very excited. I like the chaos and the texture of the bottom one, and I like the... I was very impressed by how quickly he drew a hat. It is my downfall, so that hat alone blew me away.
Diana's one weakness, hats.
That might not be fair.
Like, that does not look like me. That shit is not funny.
0 for likeness.
The style would probably, the humor and likeness would probably get 0s.
Theme was Russian cockfighting.
Names give definitions, bro.
I recently learned that, that stupid sport in Las Vegas, power slap?
Oh, yeah.
That was invented in Russian prison.
I believe that.
Yeah, it was just like a weird competition they would do in Russian prisons.
Phil, how you feeling? Is anticipation killing you? Do you want to see how you're going to be portrayed?
We got 30 seconds left on the clock, Brad.
30 seconds, and your fate will be revealed. The anticipation is killing.
All right, we're gonna count down from 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Sketch Wars! Phil, take a look. Artists, put your instruments down.
Pencils down.
I'm gonna go with the one on the top.
You like the one on the top better?
That's pretty.
How does it make you feel?
Makes me want to hold some cocks.
Makes them want to hold some cocks, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
the
what
goal
that's
has
what me and
been
Brad do.
achieved. Yeah.
Let's go to the artists. First up, Simeon. What was your approach? What was your idea getting into this?
Beard chickens.
Beard chickens. Keeping it simple, keeping it classic. Give it up for Simeon, everybody. All right, Veruca Assault.
It's all about Eastern European Soviet chaos.
I'm feeling that. You definitely nailed that idea. Give it up one more time for Veruca Assault, everybody. Judging for humor.
All right, so for the top one, I can tell you definitely really leaned into the humor aspect of it. I think it's super fun. You really went with it for the theme. I'm gonna give that one an 8. Really like it. I think it's awesome. For the bottom one, your style is so unique that I think sometimes you might get lost in the style aspect and maybe forget about the humor. I'm gonna give it a 3 for humor.
8 on the top, 3 on the bottom for humor. Moving on to style with Nathan.
So for style, they're both great. I mean, they're both unique in their own separate ways. It comes down to which is more developed. And so I'd say that overall, Simeon's is more developed. So I'm going with 10 for Simeon and 8 for Veruca.
10 on the top, 8 on the bottom for style.
Top, I'm going with it. I got a 10 for the top. I got a 5 for the bottom with regard to likeness.
So Simeon takes the round. Give it up for Simeon, everybody.
Give it up for Simeon.
We're going to play at least one more round, and we need another model. What is your name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca, you're in? Let's do it. Give it up for Rebecca, everybody.
Give it up for Rebecca, everybody.
This is going to be a 15-minute round, but first let's get to know Rebecca a little bit. Where are you from originally?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. I don't even hear the accent.
Oh, I try to hide the accent. Reading Harlequin novels and all sorts of other sordid things.
Harlequin novels and sordid things. Okay. All right. I like that. That's cool. All right. Give it up one more time for Rebecca. Brad, are you going to go in the audience and get a topic?
Yeah. Hey, good to see you again. What is your name again?
Eric.
Eric, look into the camera. What we're going to need from you for our artists, because we heard that you're a brilliant artist in your own right, is a theme to incorporate into their drawings. So we want to get a theme from you.
I don't know. This is really stressful. Maybe like Pokemon sex acts.
3, 2, 1.
Sketch Wars! Oh, man. What do you think we're going to see? Something gross, probably.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see something gross.
Because Pokemon are animals, I believe. So we're going to see bestiality.
Fantasy bestiality?
Fantasy bestiality, yeah. I'll take fantasy bestiality over actual bestiality, though. And we are off to a start. Seeing 2 different styles again.
Don't cheat. Don't cheat.
Don't you look.
You have to be surprised. Now you have to pretend to be surprised at the end.
You got to be surprised you did not see your legs spread on that screen. I'm assuming that's what that is, but I don't know. It could go any way.
That could be a mannequin. I don't know.
You know, the best way to pick up people into Pokemon, you go up to them and be like, hey, what's up, man? Let me get a Pikachu. I'll tell you. Yeah. 2001.
Oh, sorry. They're both starting out with techniques here that I don't fully understand, but I'm digging it.
Well, I kind of see the wire work going on up top. Well, it's a little bit. I guess there's wire work on both. They're kind of, drawing the frame and then adding the details in.
later. Yeah.
But was I here tonight? Yes. Check.
Yes, we were here.
You all get one. You get a check. You get a check.
All right, we're coming up. We got just under 9 minutes.
Once again, we have a really, really funny theme. So there's tons of potential for humor in this. I'm really excited to see where everybody goes with Pokemon Sex Acts.
So for style, I'm really focusing on the principles and elements of art and design and looking for unity, and also just taking whatever they started before with their style and taking it one step further.
Thank you, Nathan. Brian?
Just make it look like it's supposed to look, man.
That's simple. If you want a high score, just make it look like it's supposed to look. Yeah.
You're not into Pokemon? I thought you played before.
No, I didn't play. I work at a shop which
You work
sells
at a
the
video
cards,
game store.
so I have a little bit of knowledge about it. But I mean, Pokemon. I mean, like I was in high school when Pokemon came out over here, so I was in that age where I was pretending I wasn't watching cartoons.
Too cool.
I couldn't take on new cartoons, but the ones I was already watching they were grandfathered in.
Oh, okay.
But Pokemon was just too new. I was like, nah, that's kiddie stuff. And I kept watching Scooby-Doo.
We got 5 minutes left on the clock, everybody.
Oh my
5
God,
minutes.
5 minutes. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Not sure. I am seeing a little bit of Pokemon in the bottom one. Okay, I do see what can be received as a Pokemon, or it could be a projectile of some kind of fluids. I don't know.
It looks like it could be dirty. Yes.
Give us your thoughts on the works.
They look juicy. There's a lot of fluids happening. It's steamy. There's an atmosphere, a sensual atmosphere. Yeah.
Labs involved. There's beakers and stuff. Okay. Measurements. There's no sex. Yeah.
Fluids.
No, that's the way the gods intended it.
We
to
got
be.
2 minutes left on the clock.
2 minute warning.
2 minute warning. You got to finish these up
here. Look, I know the gong is so central. You just want to hit it, but you got to warm it up. You got to give it time.
Brad, its only purpose is to be struck.
Yes, but
it's the only purpose in the world.
You got to warm it up before you strike it, baby.
In 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Sketch Wars! All right, Rebecca, take a look at yourself in all your glory.
What do you think?
There's a lot of fluid going on. Oh, yeah, sorry. This is makes me look a little hotter than I thought I did, so great. Lots of fluid, different. There we go.
Okay, if you had to choose one, you can only take one home with you and keep it. Which one would you pick?
I relate to the one on the bottom.
All right, she chooses the bottom. All right, Rebecca, thank you so much.
Our competitors, this was our 15-minute round 2. What was your approach? What was your idea going into this Veruca assault?
It's pure sexuality. And I don't know what the fuck a Pokemon is, but it seems like it should be a little bit weird and full of cocks. So that's what we have.
Weird and full of cocks.
Full-on invasion.
A full-on Pokemon. She doesn't know what a Pokemon is, but she knows that they fuck. That's all she knows.
I mean,
All right.
everybody does, right?
Simeon, what was your approach going into this 15-minute round?
Everybody has a Pikachu inside them. It can bring out some feelings, so I went for the Pikachu Insider coming out. I guess I have no idea. What the fuck's a Pikachu?
He doesn't know what a Pikachu is either. All right, this is great. All right, moving on to the judges. What do we think? First up, humor with Paige.
I think that they're both funny in their own right, but I think because I had such high expectations for Pokemon Sex Acts, I was kind of bummed out that I didn't see, some Snorlax anal or, whatever.
Yeah.
Come on. So I gave the top one a 5 and the bottom one a 4.
5 and 4, close scores for
5
humor.
on top, 4 on bottom.
Moving on to style with Nathan. Please.
So
give it to us.
stylistically, they're both solid. Simeon, I think he could have done more with the time that he had. I mean, his last one is more developed, I think, than this one. Veruca, same style from picture to picture. So unfortunately, they're going to tie in this one, 8 and 8.
8 and 8.
8 and 8 tie score.
Still anybody's game.
Finally, with likeness, give it up for Brian.
Likeness. I'm just gonna go straight in. Straight. What is a strape? I'm just gonna go straight in. Too many wines. 8 at the top, 2 at the bottom.
8 at the top and 2 at the bottom for a likeness.
That means Simeon wins.
Simeon wins a round.
They didn't know what Pokemon were, but they overcame and they did beautiful pieces of
they
art.
came over and over and overcame.
Again. That's it for Sketch Wars then.
People don't know what the true meaning of art is. I mean, how can you teach people the meaning of greatness? To appreciate those of us who know color and form and everything else that has to do with, art stuff.